I always thought about something that my mother told me. She told me this. She said, when you find people, when people actually feel that you are aware of them and their way of thinking and their mentality and way of thinking and doing, she said, and they want to, if you working on a job, right, you mad at your boss because your boss is arrogant on the job, right? And if you don't, if they'll tell you if you don't show up on time, or if you don't like it here, I can give you a pink slip and you can leave here, because they have the power. They feel that they can do that because most of them abuse their power because they misuse it. You know what I mean? They misuse it in the wrong way, and they feel like, okay, if he say this and make me mad, then I can use my position and power to hurt him. You see what I'm saying? And that's what most people do. When they have a position, it blow their damn head clean from here to New York. It blow them. They can't. They it's like they can't handle it. So what they have to do is, in order to feel more powerful, when you come at them a certain way, they this power that they has somehow gonna make them feel taller. And if you say anything against that, then what they're gonna do is that they're going to say, okay, what he don't realize, I can exterminate him, determinate him from this job at any time, and I can tell him what I want to tell him. And if he say anything back, I can just say, boom, well, okay, you gonna get your pink slip. You will be walking up out of here. No more coming back to work. They'll do that. People that they'll do that type of stuff. They ain't trying to hear about. They don't see, the thing is, they don't care about right and wrong. It's not about, in this society that we live in, it's not about right and wrong no more. It's just about uh power. You know what I'm saying? It's just about power, money, all that type of stuff. It's all about, it ain't it's not about, it's about what it's not gonna make a difference when it comes to logic. You see what I'm saying? And my mother used to tell me all the time. She said, when you have an issue with certain people, when you're working on a job, and I'm just speaking in general, when you have an issue with them and they hear about you saying something about it, or you come and confront them and tell them about it, or what, which you know what I'm saying. If it could boil down to it, I do my thing. But when usually when they know that when they don't want to talk to you long, and they try to cut your words and make them short to the point, or they try to overtalk you, because you got a lot of people that do that. They when you encounter them, notice that some people have that spirit about them, or that arrogant spirit, to where when you try to express to them how you feel, have you noticed like some people try to slick talk you or over talk you? They'll try to over talk you. Usually when people do that, they hiding something. And my mother always told me, if you ever want to know who your real true, who's really rocking with you, get down and out. She said, and then when, on the other hand, when a person don't want to be around you, and you ain't and you an innocent person, and you don't get in no trouble, you don't get involved in nothing or something like that, and you tell them about themselves, or they know that you aware of them, and you know that they're aware that you can see with that third eye, they gonna usually say, well, okay, well, you can leave, or I'll give you some walking papers right now, or I'll give you what they call it, I'll give you a pink slip, meaning you gonna get fired. And my mother always told me, she said, usually when it's like that, it's usually mean that they can't bullshit you like they want to, and they like you're in the light. You have a third eye. It's just something different about that third eye. Damn, I don't want that around me, because that's gonna expose my shit. And like, Nah, you better, in their mind, you better get rid of him. You better get rid of him. You better get rid of him or her. Because they kind of on that, they well put together when it comes to knowledge and understanding and wisdom. You know what I'm saying? Nah, we don't need nobody around that's going to expose our bullshit. You know, stuff like that, you know. And that's how it is out here in this real walk of life. You know, people ain't studying about what's true, whether they can find evidence or nothing like that on you. It's all about just finding and getting a conviction of something. You know, it's all about being found guilty even though you're not. It's all about this. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's what it's all about. The MONEY. Yep. It's all about money. Yep. That's what it's all about, man. It ain't about no truth. It ain't about no who's right, who's wrong. It doesn't matter who's right or wrong in the situation. All they trying to do is just find a conviction. That's it. You know? It ain't about logic. So if you think you live it in this society, you think it's about logic, you're going to find out real quick. They're going to let you know you in the wrong camp. We don't deal with that here. We don't follow it. It's pretty much like people say, I don't believe in that religion. I don't subscribe to that. For me, I believe in God, but I don't follow religion. You know. So that's the same thing it is. Hold on. When it comes to you know, people, man. Certain things. You know? When you expose people, it's usually mean that if they don't talk to you long, it usually mean that they can't bullshit you like that's what my mother always told me, you know. And that's the way it'll be. They can't bullshit you and finesse you just like that. They can't do that. You know? So I guess that's all I have to say for the time being. If I left out anything, I'll just come back and post another video, you know. Yeah, so that's it.